Did you guys get a chance to hear the new video by Cnytha G? She basically called all black women ugly. That's exactly what she did. She basically called black women ugly, and I hope that you're smart enough to realize what she just did. By calling Lori Harvey racially ambiguous, to me is a joke. Because I have people like that all through my family. And we are 100% black. 100% black. My mom have good hair. My grandmother had good hair. And I mean good black hair, not good European looking hair, just good hair. Okay? And what I see someone like Cnytha G call somebody like Lori Harvey racially ambiguous, it's laughable to me. I cannot believe this. You know, the most fearful thing that I have when it comes to Cnytha G is that she might honestly believe the words that's coming out of her mouth. I honestly hope, this is honest, I honestly hope that she's doing this just for YouTube views. I honestly would rather have her do this for YouTube views than to really believe in the words that's come out of her mouth. Because if you believe in the words that's coming out of your mouth, I really feel sorry for your mental and psychological condition. And if black women jump on this, if you can't jump on everything, I hope that anybody that follows me and everybody that listens to my videos, I hope you don't believe everything I say. I hope that you make sure that you do your due diligence when it comes to studying what I say. Go see if it's true. Back check everything that I say. I want you to fully analyze every word that's coming out of my mouth. And I hope the people that is following Cnytha G, I hope that whoever following this sister do the same thing. Because basically, she backdoored black women. She basically backdoored you. And the reason why I say that is because she's basically saying you have to be racially ambiguous to be pretty. You have to be racially ambiguous in order to be beautiful, according to Cnytha G. I'm not making this stuff up. According to her analysis, you have to be racially ambiguous to be seen as beautiful in this country. Now, we all know the so-called European standard of beauty. But what Cnytha G got to understand, you have black people that have beautiful shaped noses, round shaped noses, sculptured chins. If you go to Africa, and if you go to any country where black people dwell, you're going to see different kind of noses. You're going to see different kind of cheekbone structure. You're going to see high cheekbones, low cheekbones. You're going to see everything. You're going to see everything. And what Cnytha G has to understand with her uneducated self, and like I say all the time, I don't debate no one but my equals. All other I teach. And she is not my equal. Believe that. Blowing off a bunch of hot air and constantly saying white supremacy over and over again does not show any kind of intellect. What you do, I can do easy. Anybody can just say, they're like this, and these people are like that, and these people are like this, and these people are like that, but you're not explaining anything. You're not breaking anything down structurally. I seen you debate. You can't debate a turtle. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but debating is not your strong point. Accusing is. You're good at accusing. You can accuse anybody of anything because that's all you know how to do. You don't know how to define it, break it down, and prove your point. You don't know how to do that. That's why when I used to watch your program and people used to call in, you would raise up your voice and you would just start saying radical stuff because you really can't debate no one, because you don't know how to debate, because I don't think you know how to break down what you're saying, because a lot of things that you're saying doesn't even make sense. So there's no way you can break down something that doesn't make sense, because what doesn't make sense just simply doesn't make sense. And that's why you had trouble trying to debate anybody that you debate. You go into but you're like this, and you're a beta male, and you're a this, and you're a that, and that's all you have. And the scariest thing about it is, if anybody speak against you, you try to make it seem like we're speaking against black women. No, I know how to separate you from black women. Oh, yes, sister, you are dealing with a real one. I know how to separate you from black women. Okay? I know how to separate the two. You're not one and the same just because you have female body parts. I know how to separate Cnytha G from the black woman's agenda. I know how to separate the two, so you can't get me with that. But one thing I do understand is that you just called every black woman ugly because you have to say, well, the only reason why Lori Harvey, this beautiful, gorgeous, melanated sister, the only reason why she is so gorgeous and so beautiful to end up with a brother like him, she must be racially ambiguous in order to even get his attention, as if he did not date her because she was just simply beautiful. As if he stood there and said, well, her nose is kind of European. And her face structure is kind of Indian like. As if he really looked at all those features where her hair is kind of silky a little bit. It's not the deep down coarse hair. See, sister, you need to go to Africa. You need to go to the Bahamas. You need to go to Jamaica. You need to go to Cameroon. And you will see sisters that look just like Lori Harvey, beautiful and gorgeous, and they don't have 1% of nothing in them. They are pure African. Have you ever seen an Ethiopian? Have you ever even seen a true Jamaican? Have you ever seen these people that is all the way across the diaspora that are gorgeous and beautiful and come in different shades of color? I'm talking about in parts of Africa where Caucasians don't even go. Parts of Africa where they haven't even intermingled yet. Because we know the hub of intermingling is South Africa. But there's so many different parts of the diaspora in the continent of Africa that they don't even go into. And these women are beautiful. They're gorgeous. Pecan color. Light brown, bronze, chocolate, dark skin. Dark chocolate, everything. under the rainbow. So basically, she just said, no, 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 no. The only way that he would even consider dating a woman of color, she have to be racially ambiguous. She have to look something other than the traditional black woman. Which shows you her miseducation because, sister, do you not know that every nose structure in the world came from us? You talk as if other people of different nationality that have different bone structures, you act like that didn't come from us. Sister, everybody came from us. Every human under the sun came from us. The Asian came from us. The Arabian came from us. The Indian came from us. The Mexican, the Hispanics, the Latinos, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, everybody came from us. So we created any kind of bone structure that you see on the planet Earth came from us. If you was educated enough to know that, but evidently you're not. Because you try to separate us from everybody else, not knowing that everybody else came from us, sister. So you quietly called black women ugly because they don't look a certain way. In your mind, you believe that a true black woman has to be ugly with a big nose and just messed up hair, running through Africa with a bone in her nose. That's how you made it seem. You made it seem like, well, she's only beautiful because she's racially ambiguous. Do you know how many beautiful, gorgeous black women I see every day? I have gorgeous, beautiful black women in my family, and they're not mixed. Gorgeous. My mother here goes to the middle of her back. Okay? And she's a chocolate sister. Well, silky hair. And we are 100% black. Okay? My father was black. My mother was black. Her mother was black. Her father was black. So I don't understand how black women can't comprehend what she just said to you in the narrative she just spit. She basically telling you, black women, that you're not gorgeous and you're not beautiful unless you look so-called racially ambiguous. Is the only way that you look beautiful, because you have to look something like a European. She's reinforcing that by telling you the only reason why this brother got with her is because he wanted to prove to black women that he was willing to date them, even though he dated black women before. See, this is why I honestly believe, do Cynthia G do her homework? Do she realize that Lori Harvey wasn't the first black woman he ever dated? But you would think, according to the way that she explains it to you, you would believe that Michael B. Anthony has never dated a black woman before. This is not true. She had like his whole life he'd been dating white women and Latino women or whatever kind of other women that he's been dating. And then he just said, you know what? Let me try a sister because all these black women are on my back. So basically, she made up every excuse. See, she putting you back in the hole. And I hope black women wake up to Cynthia G, because she's putting you back in time. You're digressing. You're not progressing under Cynthia G. This is a fact. You're not progressing. You're degressing under the guidance of Cynthia G. Because even when you won, even when this brother said, you know what, I'm going to prove to you that I love black women. No, he didn't do it just because you pressured him. He did it to show you that, hold on, I still love black women. I am still willing to date a black woman as long as I am attracted to her and she has something to offer. That's what he showed you. And he really liked her. And what Cynthia G wants black women to believe is that he still don't like you. See, she wants you to be a victim for the rest of your life. And what I'm telling black women, you can't be a victim for the rest of your life. Because in this world, victims don't get no love. And that's why you don't have a choice. Because didn't your mother tell you that beggars don't have a choice? And when you begging for respect, you don't have a choice. When you asking for respect, you don't have a choice. And what I'm telling black women is to believe in yourself. Don't believe in what Cynthia G is telling you. That brother dated her because she was gorgeous and she was a beautiful black woman. And you guys should applaud and clap your hands and stomp your feet because you got to realize that you are beautiful enough to date any man on the planet. You are beautiful enough for any man that is looking for a beautiful woman. And what I'm trying to tell you is the opposite of what Cynthia G is basically saying. I'm telling you, black women, you are beautiful. But she's telling you constantly, again and again, why would somebody want to keep you in that state? Why isn't she giving you confidence? Oh, yeah, I'm going to destroy you today. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, Cynthia G. Why isn't she giving you confidence? Instead of her saying, why, look at us, look at us, look at us. They don't care about us. We're not beautiful enough. That's what she wants you to believe because that's what's going to keep those clicks going. That's what's going to keep you clicking on her video. So she keeps you in a victim state of mind because she knows as long as you're a victim, oh yes, as long as you're a victim, my beautiful, gorgeous sisters, you're going to always click on her videos. As long as she can keep you in a victim state of mind, she knows that she can look forward to your views and your likes. She knows she can look forward to that. And the only way she can get that from you is by making sure you stay a victim. I'm up out of here. I'm up out of here because I'll destroy you. I'll drag you with confidence. I'll drag you with common sense. I ain't got to disrespect your sister. I ain't got to disrespect your queen. Only thing I got to do is drag you. Drag you with common sense. So instead of keeping our sisters and our beautiful queens in a victim state of mind, free them and show them true freedom and give them confidence, not incompetence. Okay? There's a difference. Black women will become incompetent under you because the only thing you want to tell them is they're not beautiful enough. Only thing you want to do is tell them that they're not good enough. Don't you know they hear that enough from other people? And why they got to hear it from you? Why they got to hear it from another black woman? That doesn't make no sense. You should be uplifting them. You should be telling them, sister, you are beautiful, you are gorgeous. Don't never mind what they talking about. Forget what they're on. You're a beautiful sister. Walk with pride. Put your hands up in the air and say that I am glorious. Walk down the street like you know you are. I remember when I was very, very young. Because as you see, I'm not an old guy. But I remember when sisters walked with a certain walk. And I used to be sitting there and my mom would walk in and she had this walk of confidence. Because she's a beautiful, beautiful, very beautiful black sister. And she would walk, you know what I'm saying, with confidence. You know what I'm saying? That's what I miss. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see a bunch of victims. That's what I don't want to see. But it profits Cynthia G to keep you a victim and to keep you in the state of victimhood. Woo, that's how she makes her money. That's how the YouTube checks come in. She needs victims just like the prison system need prisoners. I'm up out of here. I gotta go. I said enough, and let the truth reign and let the truth be truthful. Black power.